hear whining, if you hear talking, my whole family is home and my dog is in his crate. So of course he's not happy about that. So let us hop into the reading. I have no idea what the topic will be. I have no idea what we will talk about, but I am excited to find out. So I'm going to try to keep talking so you can't hear her whining. But anyways, let us get into it. I got 2 decks out so far, but I already see another one I want to use. So let me just grab it actually. Okay, I got the other deck I wanted, secured. So I'm going to start with the Astral Worlds Oracle deck and just see what comes out, see what the energies are. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to do a topic though. Because what was the energy I was feeling? Honestly, I was feeling the energy, I miss you. 120, trine, fluency, ease, talent, development, privilege, aptitude, self-comfort, temper, laziness, intelligence. Okay, 120. December could be significant. January could be significant. New Year's could be significant. Privilege. I don't know why that is. Taurus. Do we have a Taurus watching? Come to the front, Taurus. Taurus. A Taurus is curious about career. First house, I am. The house of the self and identity. Here's where we can see one's personality, behavior, character, physical appearance, as well as their attitude towards life. It starts with the sign known as the ascendant. First house. Okay, so I feel a Tauran energy. And, oh, didn't I say, look, 10th house, this is Capricorn energy. I achieve. I said career, right? It says, this is the house of fulfillment and social status. Here's where we see structures, corporations, tradition, ambition, public image, and fame. Discipline, achievements, recognition, rules, and father figure. It is also associated with power and authority as well as the people who exert them. So that is also Saturn. I am is Aries energy, Mars. And Taurus is Taurus and Venus. Venusian energy. A beautiful Taurus. A beautiful Taurus. New moon. New beginnings. Planting seeds. Setting intentions. Blank page. Okay, because I was literally about to say, I feel there is, the reason why career change is coming up is because you're at a crossroads and you're like, you're finally in the energy of believing I can do anything I want. And I wouldn't even say finally. I feel like you're just at a stage in your life where you have fully stepped into your power and are stepping into your power every day. And so now you're like, now that I can do anything I want, what are all the dreams and things that I wanted to do? Pero I don't know, something. It's just like a new chapter. Like it says, a blank page, like planting seeds, setting intentions, wanting different, wanting change. And also I'm getting 3 of Wands energy. Also following through to get said change. Oh, I belong. 4th house, Cancerian, moon energy. This is the house of origins. Here's where we see our home. Bloodline, feelings of safety, comfort, mother figure, tradition, and lifestyle. It also shows where we come from. So I get the feeling that like where you are is comfortable, but you're like, I want more. I was about to say it all. I want it all. High School Musical could be significance. I don't know who sings that song though. But anyways, so the house of origin, comfort. So you could be feeling the call to spend time with your mother recently. But anyways, you're at this state where like Tauran energy is very expensive. It's very exclusive. And so I feel like that is, you're clocking in. It's not clocking to you that you're standing on business. Literally, that's what it is. You're standing on business. And so you are this expensive, exclusive person and personality. And so you're clocked and locked in now. And so you're like, okay, I've done you could have been doing affirmations for quite some time. And so now you actually believe what it is that you were saying and affirming. And so yeah, you're like, I achieve, and I'm ready for it. It's like not only being like, I want new, I want better, I want different. It's clocking in and locking in and getting it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, this is the girl. I don't have the box, so I don't remember the name of it, but it's the Angel Oracle deck. You could be in the South or from the South or Mexico. Mexico could be significant because I'm popping out my Spanish. Normally we hit them with a little bit of English, pero Espanol is coming out. Okay, what's this trine? That's a lot. Honor your feelings. Let's start there. Honor your feelings. So maybe with temper and laziness and self-comfort and aptitude, influencing and ease, it's like, oh, child, Taurus, I'm gonna eat you up. I'm sorry, because I literally just felt it in my spirit. You be going against the grain for the sake of it. For the sake of it. Going against the grain for the sake, because you can. You're a Taurus, you're a bull. Like, of course you're going against the grain. Pero it could be, look, honor your feelings when I cut the deck again. So you could be just like self-comfort. You could be complacent. So, okay, so I get two different energies. Either you are in a space where you are comfortable and you are, I don't know if complacent is the right word. Well, yeah, complacent. And you want more, pero, yeah, I said that. You want more, pero you had convinced yourself that where you are is enough. Not who you are, where you are. So it could be like physically, like a location. It could be a mental mind space. It has nothing to do with who you are at your core, but it's just like a circumstance or situation that you experienced and were in for so long that it became home, it became comfort. Pero you're not supposed to be there, beloved. And that craving and urge for more is divinely led, because it's not that just you want more for the fucking sake of it. You deserve more. And the universe is like, you might not see it. We see it. But I do get you see it. You're starting to see it. With this new moon here, you're starting to see it. It's, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. You could be seeing a lot of rainbows. I can see all. Oh my God, look. Manifesting miracles. Archangel Orion. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. I don't even know why I set the deck down. I love that. That's beautiful. So I was about to shuffle to get the energy, and Spirit's like, we don't need the energy. We know the energy. We already have the energy. We're trying to get you out of that, okay? So Archangel Michael, manifesting miracles. New beginning. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. When I was doing a pre-shuffle, like cleaning up my last cards I had here from a previous reading, the door card came out in the deck of character, and I felt the energy of being open, receiving. And that's what this is, new beginning. We have new beginnings here twice, because this new moon card quite literally says new beginning. New beginnings with an S. But this new beginning under Tauran energy is the start to self-love, like loving yourself. I don't mean on a surface level. I mean truly loving yourself. Self-love is not just like pampering yourself, okay? Self-love is not just getting your feelings out and journaling. Self-love is choosing the path that's harder because you deserve those results. You deserve that outcome. Did you hear the crowd? That is true self-love. And with this, you know what's fucking crazy? Also in the deck of character that came out when I was cleaning up and pre-shuffling is wings. Look at that. Because I was going to use the DLC again, but something told me Something told me it was over. You could be leaving a relationship. Oh, when I saw you and that girl walking, a cheater. Mm-hmm. Something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. Cry, girl. Yeah, go ahead and cry it out. Cry it out, but don't miss the portal. Don't miss the new beginning. Don't miss the opening. The number 4 is significant here. Taurus season could be significant here. Taurus is end of April, beginning of May. Tauran season. Y'all see me up on my astrology? Y'all see me up on my zodiacs? Yeah. Okay. What's this I am? Oh, we're changing that. We're changing that. I'm not gonna say anything. Let's let the door open. Let's just let them walk in. Okay? Let's not dictate anything too far, too soon into it. You know what I'm saying? Remember I said career? Damn! Peace and harmony. Peace and harmony. The miracle of forgiveness. Archangel Jeremiel. Thank you, Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. Okay. I got a message here. Because I seen loved ones at the bottom. And so someone could have crossed over. This is recent. Recent, like within the year. And it's someone who was in your family and someone who was within your immediate family somehow, like a parent, grandparent. I'm not getting a sibling, like parent or grandparent. And somehow this passing, you blamed yourself and it became a part of your core essence, this belief. It became a part of your personality. And you kind of like lived in the shadows for a bit, like, and could currently be, which is why you're finally soaring, flying. I'm really breaking out in the song in this one. Like, that's normal, but it's kind of abrupt here. You could do musicals. Broadway could be significant. I heard Broadway Street. Pero, the name Jeremy could be significant. But there's someone who passed, someone who crossed over, and they had this look on life. It could have been very dramatic or musical or like drama-like in some kind of way. And just their look on, you guys just didn't agree with each other, or didn't agree with attitudes towards life. And so this could have been like, you could have loved this person. Y'all could have really loved each other, like really been down for each other. But this could have been a sore spot in the relationship. And it was something that like was really hard for you to get over. And even to this day, like you could not be over it. But you just didn't agree with, and my nose is itching, so we're gonna take that as confirmation. But you just maybe didn't agree, okay? So leave it at that. You didn't agree with each other's lifestyles, blah, 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 yada, yada. Yellow is significant here. Orange is significant here. 70s is significant here. This person could have been in their 70s. They could have been born in the 70s or something of that nature. Or they could have even crossed over in the 70s. I don't know, you know. But like I said, this became a part of your core essence and how your belief in yourself and what you believed you would be, like you could achieve. I feel like maybe you didn't feel like for a really long time that you deserved a new beginning because you had some part in this, like blame. I don't know. So the miracle of forgiveness is here because either you need to forgive them or you need to forgive yourself, or both. Or you feel, yeah. The word surrounded or surrounding could be significant here. It starts with you. Whichever way it is, it starts with you. Sorry. That's why this peaceful warrior is here. It starts with you. My God, you gotta be the bigger man. Oh, what do you know? Isn't it so fun being mature and emotionally intelligent? Forgive yourself. Forgive this person. And I don't mean just like a, hey, I forgive you. I mean like a really do the work to understand the why, the outcomes, how you got to this conclusion. How important is it? Does it really matter? Like, was it something silly like you wear mismatched socks? Or was it something like, I can't say that, that was crazy. But something like wild, you know? Is it morals or is it preference? I guess is what I'm trying to say. For example, you could be LGBTQ plus, and this could have been a grandfather that you loved and adored, and they loved and adored you, but their love had boundaries, and it was that. And you were like, I don't understand how this is a thing. Oh, so that's why this Live Your Joy wants to stay out under I Achieve 10th house, because what you're meant to do, what you're meant to be is happy. You're meant to follow your bliss. You're meant to follow your joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. Like, that's the goal. That's the fulfillment. The self. What do you know? We literally have I am first house in the middle of this spread. I rest my case. We're moving on. I want to know what this new beginning is. This was at the bottom of the deck. Y'all remember seeing this? Count your blessings. Numerous new beginnings. Because it does say new beginnings and planting seeds and setting intentions. Really, these two cards together, it just feels like, yeah, setting intentions, you know? Like, she's setting her intentions. She's putting in the work. She's writing things down. Remember, I did mention journaling earlier. We have transformation in the divine physician. If you're a bodybuilder, you could have success there. If you're a trainer, you could have a lot of clients coming, leap of faith. This is a business idea. This is a business pursuit. And it has something to do with the body, and it has something to do with health, and it has something that you feel like will transform the world, okay? And you might think that that's like a crazy, wild, out-of-pocket belief, but like it says with setting intentions, a blank page, like, why are you not allowed to manifest your reality? Why is everyone else allowed to? Why is the reality manifested for you? Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever questioned that? I mean, you question everything else. I just got a little whiff of air energy. You question everything else. I'm just wondering why that is not on the plate of questions that is being served to the divine and to the universe. Oh, we're going to sit in that one. I love you. I love you, but I'm telling you the truth. Bet on you, okay? Yeah. Like, I just feel like you seek control, and not like in a negative way, but in a like, I want to change. I want to be a part of the change. I want to help. This is just who I am by my nature. And it really frustrates you when things aren't working out in the way that you know they should be. I mean, you're a Taurus, you're intuitive, you know what you be knowing, and you could even be a psychic. And so you be seeing it, and you just be like, why can't y'all get it together? High School Musical again. Get your head in the game. You got to get your head in the game. I mean, this is like what you're telling your collective. And Spirit's like, okay, I hear you. You're right. You're absolutely right. But, and, what about you? What about you? Is your head in the game? Divine physician, you could have been forsaking your physical health for the sake of saving. That laziness here, right? It's okay to step back from other people's lives if that's what is required for you to step into yours. It's okay to take a step back from other people's purpose to find yours. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. It is okay. Luck is on your side to step back from other people's business to tap into yours. What are they going to do? Whoop you? Anyone that is upset about you taking care of yourself and prioritizing yourself deserves to get cut. Listen, transformation. I'm watching Game of Thrones right now, and when Khaleesi went into that fire, she had to walk away from everything that was behind her to walk into her purpose. Are you Khaleesi or are you Khal Drogo? Oh, eat them up. If you've seen Game of Thrones, I just literally a time for healing. Balsamic Moon. Listen, don't shoot the messenger. But like, I don't know, personally, if I were given an assignment and it was rest and relax, heal, hey, it's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing that could happen. I'm just saying. You are good enough. And it's Taurus. Oh, this is Virgo. But this reminded me of Taurus for some reason. I seen a bull on here. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. And with that Virgo energy, I'm hearing the need to tell you again, you're right. You are right. So act on it. That's why Spirit said in the beginning, it's not clocking to you that you're standing on business. Like, yeah, it hurts severing relationships. It's not supposed to feel good. Well, depends on your perspective. Pero it might hurt at first, It's like ripping off a Band-Aid, But the healing that is gained from it and the peace and sense of self that you gain from doing you know exactly what it is, because the second I said you're right, that's what it was. What you gain from that, it's literally invaluable. It's invaluable. What is worth more than you to you? A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Literally falling out over here over I am and I achieve. You will win. You will win. You're very close to achieving your goal. You will win. Nothing is yet set in stone. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. So, as you're writing and counting these blessings, because nothing is yet set in stone, I want you to be sure that you are including your, I was going to say enemies, but that's too harsh of a word. Maybe your naysayers, haters, if you will. Make sure they're on that list of gratitude. Because on here it says for God, for love. You know, it's as they say, if you don't have haters, you're not popping. So through this life, if the goal is to get through without having haters or people that disapprove of what you're doing or your opinion, or people don't agree, or, you know, if that's the goal, let me stop you here. It would be a short life. It would start as children's. I mean, adults don't approve of what we do as children. So imagine what adults think of other adults. We cannot base our life on other people's opinions of us. Okay. My therapist has confirmed this. We cannot live our life based on how we are perceived unless you're a publicist. Then that would be your job. But I don't think you are. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. And I really don't think I need to add to this. I feel bite-sized pieces. I feel what's said is done. New moon is significant here. Full moons are significant here. Something could start and end between the span of a new moon and a full moon. Yeah, I think we're good. You are loved. You are good enough. You are important. You matter. Make sure you're saying your affirmations. You are healing. You are healed. You think good thoughts. You are worthy. You are wealthy. I have an affirmations deck somewhere. Okay, I lied. We're not done. We're going to get our self-made oracle cards and see if we can get some positive messages and some light and enlightenment to wrap this reading up, because you could be in a heavy time and going through a heavy time right now, and we are not making light of that, okay? And you will persevere, and you're allowed to be joyful when you are doing what serves you best. Okay, let's get the other deck. Bum, bum, bum. Y'all. I just reached back here and got this box. I know you just seen it. Read it. Read it now. Let me read it for you if you can't see. The rainbow is a covenant. It reminds you to follow through with what you've started. Damn, you trying to run from it, huh? The rainbow is a covenant. So when you see that rainbow, you're like, why have I been seeing rainbows? Maybe you came to this reading and you're like, why have I been seeing rainbows? So we're going to put rainbow in we're going to do rainbow in the title. I need to remember that. But yeah, it's to remind you to follow through what you started. Yeah. Time passes. Whether we're changing or not. I am rooted, but I flow. Oh, that's the essence of this, right? That rest, that transformation, that divine healing, that's all of that means you are rooted in truth. I am. But you flow. I can't. I will. And ye shall seek me and find me when ye search for me with all your hearts. If you've been trying to build a connection or relationship with God, or if you feel like that is sparking this change, or if you feel like that is helping you through this change, this is a confirmation that it is. This is a confirmation that you are seen. This is a confirmation that you are heard. And this is a response. You are loved. I love that. You really ate with that one. That was crazy. Root chakra. I am rooted, but I flow. I am rooted, but I flow. Say it with me. Didn't we say something about affirmations? Affirmations are very significant here. The I am card came out. I am rooted, but I flow. Say it again. I am rooted, but I flow. Modern man is frantically trying to earn enough to buy things he's too busy to enjoy. I fear they ate you up with that one. Taurus. I fear they ate you up with that one. Hey. Oh, brother is here. Brother could be significant. In order to empathize with someone's experience, you must be willing to believe them as they see it and not how you imagine their experience to be. Oh, I felt that in my heart space. Let me say it again. In order to empathize with someone's experience, you must be willing to believe them as they see it and not how you imagine their experience to be. I felt that. I felt that one. That one was strong. I just smelled perfume. You could have just sprayed perfume. Axe deodorant spray could be significant, like the little black bottle. When they tell you you're not strong enough to withstand the storm, make sure you remind them, I am the storm. Bitch, fuck you mean? That's what I felt I needed to top that with. It literally says, I am again. I mean, are we shaking you? Are we breaking you? Are we waking you? Yeah. Bitch, I am the storm. Say it with me. Confirm it. Bitch, that's what this transformation energy is. I am the storm. Fuck you mean I'm not strong enough to withstand the storm? Stop. They're playing on your top, beloved. How hard to swallow pills. Swallowing could be significant here. People aren't analyzing your every move, and anyone gossiping about you is insecure with their own life and needs to feel superior. You are kind and beautiful. Baby angel energy. Oh, that's why wings came out. Listen, you are kind, you are beautiful. People are not watching your every move, and the people that are have the time. And what does that tell you? It leads me to say the quote where they say, don't take advice from people who aren't where you want to be. Yeah, I know. Ate them up. Oh, treason is a blow that comes unexpectedly. If you know your heart well, it will never be able to do that to you. The Alchemist. So this goes back into that intuition. This goes back into you are right. This goes back into you are right. So now what? This goes back into you are right. Move on. This goes back into you are right. Release. I am rooted, but I flow. Listen, that intuition. So, little story time. Remember how I said we were going to wrap early? That's so funny. That's funny. But remember how I said earlier, girl, now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, story time. So, you know how people used to say, like, I feel it in my gut, or your intuition is in your gut. And then some people say intuition is in your heart. And some people say intuition is a little voice in your head, right? And I was like, I don't feel them everywhere, right? So it started with me not feeling it anywhere. I was just vibing out. Then it started with me hearing the little voice. Clocked it. So I was like, okay, that's intuition. No. Then it started with me feeling things in my heart space. And I was like, oh, this is intuition. No. Then it started with me, now the phase I'm in is understanding the energy of my gut and what it is speaking and trying to tell me. Intuition, yes. Divine hit all of them. You feel it everywhere. When it's truth, it's everywhere. You can't pinpoint where it's coming from because it's everywhere. That's the energy. That is divine. That is your spiritual team honing it into you, onto you. You know what I mean? Listen, because what happens when we don't listen to that high priestess, the two, later on down the line, after the hermit, after we go within, after spirit isolates us or we choose isolation for the journey, after that hangman, getting things from a different perspective, beloved, if you've hit all those phases, after that comes the tower. After that comes, you listen, but you didn't follow through. So now we're going to do the work for you to help clear the path your way. It's like when your parent says, because if I have to do it, I'm going to do it like this. It's essentially the same thing. It's like when they actually go look for something, you're like, I don't see it. And they say, if I get up and go look in there and it's there, it's going to be a different reaction. You know, it's going to be a different outcome. So that's why it says treason is a blow, think tower, that comes unexpectedly. 9/11 could be significant here. But if you know your heart well, it will never be able to do that to you. If you're listening to your intuition, it's never unexpected and it's never a blow. Well, it could be a blow if you're listening to your intuition, but you're not following through. Yeah. Okay, last card. Didn't we say that earlier? Business plan stat. Check investments. And when I wrote this, it says flirt alert. Ooh, you could have a bae in stocks. You could have a bae that does finance or something like that. Or what do they call them? Finance bros. That's what I was thinking of. But it's on the red card because it means two things at the same time. Red because alert, you need to be on alert. It's something big like a tower. But flirt alert, because it doesn't necessarily mean it's negative, right? You're flirting with opportunity here, okay? You are Debbie Ryan your future, your Ace of Wands. That was such a Gen Z reference. My God, even that was a lot for me. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for joining. This was a wonderful reading as always. I do hope that what you were looking for, you got what God wanted you to have. Okay? You have a blessed night or day wherever you are.